Thank you for tuning into the Sistas Talk podcast. I'm your host, Daddy M. And today we have fill-in co-host Miranda Hines. Our special guest is Lloyd Lee, the owner of Real Curves Houston.
Thank you all for having me.
Hey y'all, I'm grateful to be back again.
The owner of Real Curves Houston. She's going to talk a little bit about her business, not a little bit, a lot, about her business, how she got started, who she is, and like what inspired her to do what she's doing. She's doing amazing things.
Thank you so much. I'm a Houstonian for starters, born and raised. I'm a single mother of 4 daughters. To tell you a little bit about myself, I was actually a CNA from 2001 up until COVID hit. I was working at Kendra Hospital. We had a layoff, and I'm also a meditation instructor. So of course I have to take my own practices for my personal use. Mm-hmm. So I was meditating and focusing on some of the things that I wanted. I always knew I wanted to start a business, but this was not in the plan. This wasn't one of the business that I was actually focused on. I actually started a non-medical home care, transcended home care in 2016. And I was meditating and was just like, hey, whatever you want to give me, whatever you want me to do. And lo and behold, I'm flipping through Facebook and it was like, bam, bam. So I called up the lady, which was Tiffany Henderson, and of R&J House of Body. So called her, spoke to her, and I was like, if she don't talk to me for a certain amount of time, I'm getting off this phone, and I'm not doing it. So we held a conversation. I checked everything out, and it was up from there. It was up from there. So we started off in a barbershop / beauty salon, all Black owned off of 2920. And within a month and a half or so, we had a grand opening here at in the spring area, and it's been on since then.
Definitely. So I met Lois, this was last summer. I noticed that you had posted a few images on Instagram. I was kind of like checking you out, checking out your business, trying to see what in the world you were doing. I saw cups, suction cups on bottoms, everything. I was like, so what's really going on here? Let me see what I can do. Because, I just had my last baby. She just turned 3, March 27. So, I was still fluffy from the excess weight from the pregnancy. And I wasn't working out. I wasn't doing the stuff that I was supposed to do, sitting most of the time, So I was like, let me come in and see what I can do to see if it can reconstruct. Can this situation handle my situation, basically, is what I was saying. And without a doubt, I was impressed after the first session. It's crazy.
Thank you so much. The services that I offer here at Real Curves Houston is non-invasive body contouring. And with non-invasive body contouring, I have to explain it a lot because some people are not familiar with it. It's a non-surgical procedure with no downtime. So I use suction cups, and I use radio frequency. A lot of people get that confused with like the things that they use for chemo, and that's not it. We're definitely not using those instruments on your body. With the radio frequency, basically, it's cavitation, ultrasound cavitation. And what that does, it targets your fat and it breaks everything up. So when I move over to the radio frequency, that targets more so on a deeper level to your fat cells, and it aims to kill that. And during that time, we use the vacuum therapy, that's one of the reasons why you saw some of the cuffs, and we have the vacuums and things like that. Basically that pulls everything up to the fat up to the surface, and it also does the skin tightening, and therefore you do see the results in the same day. But to be honest, on that first day, you're only getting rid of the water.
a baby
So
like
you
a
will
year
be
prior, a
retaining,
year
and
and a
that's a
half
lot
prior.
of, and that's a lot
Stop
of
playing
things
with
that
her.
people do not tell
You
you.
better
Oh,
stop.
that's your
Is the first day when you're
your
supposed to,
birthday
so that
picture.
is
That was
water
my
weight.
birthday
You
from
do
last
retain
summer,
some
and
of
that's
your
when
water,
that was
so therefore
like
you can come
right.
back for another chance,
Lois, when
because
I
this
come to
is
you,
not
was
a
it summertime?
okay, I'm gonna
I think it
get
was.
real
It was
fine
during the
real quick
summertime,
in
yeah.
one day. That is not
I'm talking about
ever
like
gonna
seriously.
I tried.
And I
It's a
Actually,
mean,
process,
you
and we're
came to
doing
me
the
actually when I
non-invasive
first got
procedures.
started.
My job
that's
is
what drew
Around
me
to
to
around the
help
you.
you,
time
help
around
you.
the time to where I first
Mm.
So
started
You're
going
gonna
to
be
be exercising.
that's
you're
what
gonna
drew me
be
to you
changing
because
your
I was like, oh,
diet.
she's just starting out. Let me see what she
And
got
that's
going on. This is exciting
what
because
I
I
do,
had
just one of the
never.
steps that
I mean,
people,
I
when
don't know. I
people
guess I
come to
never
see
seen a
me,
beginning of a
when
business
they
like
come to see
yours,
me,
you know,
they're kind of
from the
like,
beginning
they're
to
in
end.
the
So I had a
step
lot of questions.
before they
I
decide
came
to,
in
hey,
out the
to
gate
say, hey,
asking
I'm gonna
questions. I was
go
like,
and
ooh,
go
let me
under
You
promote
came
night.
you.
in. You came in
Mm.
actually while
So
I was
before you
still
go under
working
night,
out of
you want to
a
come and try me
barbershop
first.
/ beauty
And
salon.
that's
Yeah,
where
That's
I
when
will
you
help
first
you with
started
the
coming.
body contouring
that's right.
procedures,
On
That's
over
right.
and
until we
also
moved to the new building.
I help you with the mental
Yes. All
status.
right. Look, we're gonna start official
Because
though, so I
before
can go
you
ahead and
start doing
open
all
it
this
up so
stuff to
it'll
your
be like
body, it's very
4 minutes.
important
And then
that
we can go for like
get
20,
your
30 minutes.
Okay.
mind
Miranda gonna
right
have some
and
questions
healthy
too.
as
I'm sure
well.
she's
And
ready.
that's why I am a
Yes, because I'm
instructor,
ready to get
meditation
sculpted.
coach,
Okay.
and I help you
Right?
do those
Period.
things.
Okay.
So some of the other services that I do offer here is vaginal steam, which we all call V-steam. With the V-steaming, basically you're sitting on a pot, you're getting a herbal steam that goes through your vagina. And what that does is it detoxes the vaginal area. It also helps with lubrication. It helps with fertility in some cases. It's not, everybody does not have this look. And that's just like with anything. You're not gonna have that look. It helps with blood flow. It helps with menstrual cycles. If you're cramping and things like that, it also helps with menopause. Those that are on birth control, some of those people cannot stay on as long as others. The session normally runs about 30 minutes.
Oh, that's it. So you
About
offer
30.
steam, you offer V-steam parties too, right? Where you and your
Absolutely.
girlfriends can come and smoke some hookah if that's what they are into, or sip some
Absolutely.
Oh my
wine.
goodness.
Yes, you do hookah, and you have complimentary drinks. I also serve light appetizers, which is most of the time fruit, because I'm not going to give you hamburgers in here. That's just we're not doing that up in here, because we're a healthy establishment. So I do offer spa parties. I also do happy hours on Thursdays, where we get a group of girls, not too many, due to COVID, and they come in and they do the happy hours. They drink and smoke hookah, and they get their V-steaming, or they may want to do some of the non-invasive lipo.
Okay. So does the V-steaming, I'm thinking for a good way to ask you this.
Girl, you gonna get pregnant.
Does the V a seasoning? That's the best way I know how to ask you that on this show.
Let's just say we put a snapback back in your snapback.
Wow.
Just thought I'd ask.
Does it hurt?
But it definitely does help your sex life. I can say that. I can say that. It helps your sex life.
Like she has some questions to ask. Let us allow her some time to ask some questions.
Absolutely.
No, I do. So, okay, so I'm like too intrigued now because I have been hearing about this Yoni Steam. And so first off, does it hurt?
Absolutely not. It's only steam. Nothing's gonna go up there for steam. Most of the time I'll have it on a low setting. And then I'll turn it off. With V-steaming, you don't want to cook the cooch.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to figure out how this works. So, because I recently had a baby. I have a 9-month-old, and my mother, my sister, and I were going to go and get some whatever they're called down there, mani-pedis. I don't even know what you call it. But I'm like, you said that y'all doing the parties. And I know my mom and my sister would love to try. So I was wondering, when you do these parties, how many people are you hosting?
Right now I host up until about 4 people.
4, okay.
Because you have to realize, COVID's going on, and besides that, bee steaming is a very sacred practice. So you don't want a lot of people in there to interrupt your steam, because most of the time we have women that come into steam and they may journal. You get women that may come in and cry and do things like that. So you just want to take that time to make that a really personal experience. But like I said, we do have friends that come in here together, and some people are already at the level where they have done all those things in the beginning, and they just want to come in here and have fun. That's just what they do.
Yeah, so it's relaxing.
Absolutely. Oh, I love it. I personally do it.
Really?
Absolutely. Anything, all the services that I provide, I have done them, or I am still doing them. The only thing that I'm not doing at the moment is doing the non-invasive lipo on myself, because y'all, I'm just gonna be real. I like to eat.
Yeah.
I like to eat. So, and besides that, sometimes I really don't have the time to, continuously do it, because I like to serve my clients, and I'm a busy person. I stay running. And like I said, I'm a single mother of 4 girls, so I'm constantly busy.
Okay. So on to this, because I didn't know about the lipo. So that's what it's called? That's what it's called, the contouring?
Right. It's body contouring, and we say body contouring because you do a number of services. You have wood therapy. And wood therapy is a technique that is not used by the machine.
So what do you do?
Oh, yes. We use a rolling. It's like a rolling pin. It looks like a rolling pin. But you have other tools that comes with the set. And that's what you'll be doing. You won't be using the machine. The machine is for the non-invasive lipo. And that also treats cellulite as well, with the vacuum therapy. As a matter of fact, since I'm here, I'm going to let y'all see the machine here. Okay. So this is what I perform the non-invasive lipo with. And what this does, it turns on.
That looks like a little massager.
Right, it looks like a massager, but it's getting rid of your fat. This light comes on, and this actually heats up. So this is helping to melt the fat and kill the fat cells, and it moves into your lymphatic system, and that's how the fat leaves your body. This here is the cavitation. This is what breaks up your fat, and this is the vacuum, and that pretty much draws everything to the top. And it does skin tightening as well. So those are just some of the things that I use for the non-invasive lipo. And this is the machine here where I use for my non-invasive butt lifts.
Oh,
I tried.
I'm about to be makeup fine.
So bad.
Right. So
it did?
Why?
Well, maybe because of the pressure. You get different pressure levels to your liking. And I think I told Lloyd, take it to the max.
Right, you had it to the max. You had it to the max. And I must give you your props because you took it.
I did.
You took it.
Because I wanted to see the whole purpose of going to Lloyd's, checking out real curves. I wanted to see, like, am I gonna see a result today? And there was a little uplift. And again, this is before I started working out, all of that. So I was really shocked to see my waist level, my buttocks, everything. I was like, okay, this stuff it's the real deal. It really is.
Right.
Will it help my breast?
Well, actually, I'm glad you asked. This is one of the This is one of the utensils that I use for my vacuum therapy with the non-invasive butt enhancements or butt lifts. But these can also be used for the breast lifts as well. Now, I do have
Wow.
right, yeah. So I do have other cones that I use for the breast lift. It depends on the size of your breast.
Right.
Oh, I
So
need a
And I didn't get a
much
chance to do that
smaller
one. I need to come back.
I got you. I got you covered.
That's
So, just to be honest about the non-invasive lipo, you don't feel any pain. But the only thing you feel is heat. With the non-invasive butt lifts, I'm going to be real. You're gonna feel it.
the pain.
Sure are. Woo.
And that's because of the cupping, right? And it's a suction.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So that's something that you're definitely gonna feel. I'm not gonna tell you that you're not gonna feel anything because you will.
Okay. So I have been working out and I am not seeing any of my cellulite leave. And it is the weirdest thing because I have been working out since my baby has been about 3 months and she is 9 months. Like I can see muscle definition, but it just does, it's like my skin is just not tightening. Would that be helpful?
Absolutely, because when you do the vacuum therapy, actually it helps the circulation. And with that being done, it also brings and pulls everything up. So it's going to help with that cellulite. And it creates collagen. That's what the RF does. It creates the collagen.
Okay. Okay. And then one more big important question. So this last pregnancy caused me to have a hernia. So I have that rectus separation. You know what I'm talking about? It's not painful or anything, but like when I lay down, I can see the separation. The doctor said it's not at a point to where I would have to have surgery or anything like that, but it is like not helping with definition. Would that be helpful? Your services?
Me personally, with you having a hernia, I would definitely, before I even thought about doing you, just to be honest, because everybody is different, everybody's body is different, I would absolutely suggest that you go to your doctor, let them know the plans that you have in your mind that you want to come and do body contouring, and I would definitely check with them and see what they say beforehand.
Yeah, okay. That is great advice. Thank you. But you can still do my legs though, and my butt.
I got you covered.
Okay. Okay.
I love it. Well, I'm going to say when I went to Lloyd, she was extremely professional. The environment was safe and clean. I mean, when I went, I was ready. And I probably talked Lloyd's ears off because it's so relaxing and soothing. If I would have closed my mouth, I maybe would have even fallen asleep while you were doing the non-invasive lipo because it really was that gentle, And again, I was so shocked that I saw immediate results every day. And even she, in that particular program that I was a part of last summer, she provided the waist trainers too. So it's like I'm gonna get a flatter stomach, more defined body, as you guys will see in the photo that I'm gonna show. Look at that. I had just had a baby like a year and a half prior.
Stop playing with her.
That's your birthday pictures.
That was my birthday from last summer, and that's when that was like right. Lois, when I come to you, was it summertime? I think
it was during the summertime. Yeah,
I did.
Like seriously,
I tried.
And I
mean, actually, you came to me actually when I first got started.
That's what drew me to you.
Around the time to where I first started, that's when you came.
That's what drew me to you because I was like, oh, she just started now. Let me see what she got going on. This is exciting because I had never, I don't know. I guess I never seen a beginning of a business like yours, from the beginning to end. So I had a lot of questions. I came in out the gate asking questions. I was like, oh,
you came in actually while I was still working out of a barbershop /beauty salon.
Yep,
That's when you first started coming.
that's right.
On
That's right.
over until we moved to the new building.
Also, she had me on a workout regime, and she also limited certain foods. So she was like, listen, you're not going to see or keep those results if you go back to eating the way you were eating, if you go back to being lazy and not doing your squats, so I loved it because not only did she some spas are only going to do the non-invasive lipo and send you on your way, but Lois, she, to this day, we still communicate, at least a few times each month. But, maybe not necessarily about that, but other things. But my point I'm saying is she stays with you. She stays connected to you. It just, I don't know, it was a good experience. That's all I can say, hands down. Very professional. And I was very happy with my results. I still am.
Thank you so much. And the reason for me doing that is, I know sometimes we get in our mind that we want to make a change and we want to pursue a healthier lifestyle and do something good for ourselves, but some of us need that extra push, and we don't always have that person there to give us that extra push. So I just try to give everybody the things that I would want. So that's why we, that's why I'm blowing up your phone. That's why I'm texting you because I want to know I don't want you to waste your money.
Right.
I don't want you to waste your money on anything because I'm not going to waste mine on anything.
Exactly. So, even I missed a few sessions. She was like, where you at? Where you at, Danny? Because I said you have like 3 or 4 more sessions left. And I was like, oh, no, I'm all right. I was happy with my results. That's just how good it was. I was like, I don't need to go back. I'm good. I'll save that time. So, yes, definitely. I appreciate you for everything that you do for all the ladies. I'll be coming in to get my foot detox. Because I've done that before. So I want to do that with you.
Wow, you do those also.
Oh, yes. Actually, with the foot detox, that has been booming right now. Everybody wants foot detox. And just to give you a little info about that, the foot detox basically draws out toxins from your body through your feet. It pulls from your lymphatic system. It pulls from your gallbladder. It pulls from your liver, your kidneys. It feels good, actually. I've actually done it on my kids, just so they can have the experience. You may see a discoloration most of the time, not you may see. Every time you're going to see a discoloration of water. I've had water that turned black. I've had water that turned brown or green. It's not nice looking, but it's healthy. It's healthy.
Yeah. I've seen the YouTube video, so I know what you're talking about. Absolutely. I didn't know children could do it though.
Well, actually, I don't have the itty bitty school grade kids.
Okay.
My oldest is 22. My youngest is 15.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't have the little babies, but they wanted to try, and actually one of my kids has a certification to also do part of the business as well. Also, another service that I do offer is I do laser hair removal, and that is not done here at this spa. That's done at another location, but I do that as well.
Period. I love it. Listen, ladies, if you're in Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, if you're in Texas, period, you better stop by Real Curves Houston. She is here to serve the community, not just women, men too. I seen those couples going in to get the foot detox. I may just need to talk to you behind the scenes and get a little couples package. You know, I'm a relationship coach and everything. I'm sending my couples your way. Makes you serious.
I had to leave that out. I didn't want to put my men out there. But I have a lot of men that come and do the lipo. And I also have men that come in and do the bee steam. The bee steam is just the opposite from the bee steam. And I always tell the men, don't nothing go up your bleep, 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 but smoke. So, you know, you're good.
Wait. Let's make sure we're clear on that real quick. You can't just bulldoze over that one. The bee as in boy steam? Is that what it's called?
I mean, we can call it a boy steam to be clean, but it's a butt steam, and you know, and for the men,
Okay.
it's good for them too because they have prostate. You know, that's
Mhm.
healthy for their prostate as well. So it's always good for a man to come in, and I love to see when we have couples that come in and the men are supporting their women and they come in and get those treatments with them. It's
I love
amazing
it.
and I love it.
Awesome,
So they get
awesome.
special treatment. They get special treatment when they
I bet they do. Well, Lois, let everybody know where they can find you, because I'm pretty sure. Oh, Miranda, did you have any more questions?
No,
Yes,
because
she
I'm
has
gonna
a
go look her up.
She gonna look you up, Lois. She said, I don't have any more questions. Listen, let everybody know, let the audience know where they can find you. Where's your email? What's your website? You know, IG handle. Give it all to them.
I'm here in Houston, located at 1125 Cypress Station Drive, Suite A4, Spring, Texas. The zip is 77090. I'm on Facebook, Real Curves Houston. I'm on IG, Real Curves Houston. My website is realcurveshouston.com. You can contact me. I'll take appointments only at this time. My number is 346-410-8972 if you would like to book a consultation.
Period. Now you heard it all right here on the Sistas Talk podcast. Listen, men, go get that Bee Steam. Stop playing with yourself. Ladies, you can do a whole spa date. Do a Bee Steam, okay? Like smoking hookah, drinking your wine. I just never even heard of this. So I think it's fantastic. Good way to bring people back together after this post-COVID situation. You know, I think that, you know, you're doing great business, highly professional, highly recommended for me. I have did a few of your services. Haven't done the Bee Steam yet or the foot detox, but I'm definitely coming back for both. So again, we want to thank you for being a special guest on our show today. Audience, if you have any questions, make sure you reach out to Lloyd. Give them one more time the way you can contact you.
You can contact me on Instagram, Real Curves Houston, Facebook, Real Curves Houston. You can text me 346-410-8972, or you can go to my website, realcurveshouston.com.
Awesome. And as always, we want to thank you guys for tuning into the Sistas Talk podcast. We'll see you next Sunday. Thank you, Miranda.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate you using your platform and allowing me to come on and promote my services. I thank you so much. You guys were amazing. I've been tuned in since day one, and I am so excited for your next interview to come up because I will be tuned in.
Thank you. And for people who want to support, make sure you go to the Sistas Talk podcast on YouTube. It's literally no spaces. SISTASTALKPODCAST. Make sure you subscribe, hit that post notification. So the next interview that we do, you'll get notified through your emails, and you can just, from your cell phone, press play. So thank you guys for tuning into the Sistas Talk podcast. I hope you enjoyed this segment, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye.